Hi guys, here's a education on pets and what I think a pet means to me. Okay. When you talk about a pet, you talk about a dog or a cat. A monkey is not a pet. It is not a domesticated animal and it will never be domesticated because it came from the wild. And they're wild animals and they're unpredictable. So I don't agree with monkeys for pets. Don't ever think they're a pet because they're not. Just because they look sweet and cute, they're not. Actually, monkeys attack people, and they have been known to. Don't ever buy a monkey as a pet. Here's a story I'm going to tell you that will deteriorate you from buying a monkey. And never ever buy your child or anyone a monkey. It is not a pet. Now you think, oh, a frog is a pet. No, a frog is a wild animal just the same as a toad, and it belongs in the wild. It's not meant to be a pet. It's not meant to be domesticated. Some animals were never meant to be domesticated. Here's why. A long time ago, well, not too long ago, but I think it happened in 2011 or so. A monkey named Travis ripped the face off a woman, and we will not say the name out of confidentiality for the woman. And the woman doesn't look the same since the attack and has to go through skin grafts and all that, and it's terrible for her. And she has to live her life like that. Now you're going to think twice before buying a chimpanzee as a pet. Travis, he wasn't a pet. What happened was, Travis had tea that was laced with drugs that made him crazy, and he attacked someone. Now, the police had to shoot him. He was out of control, Travis. He was a monkey, and he got wild, and as monkeys in captivity do, they attack. It's all they're taught to do in the wild. Now, why own those creatures? And the owner of that chimpanzee, Travis, should be ashamed because it's not a pet and that pet attacked someone. So you're thinking a pet as a sweet creature. Think again, monkeys are destructive things. They attack people. They can rip you. They have claws. Monkeys can be nasty. Never ever think it's okay that your child should have a monkey as a pet. Maybe think about it. If your child wants a monkey as a pet, okay, well, no, it's not okay. Tell your child no, not okay, very dangerous, and the child could get hurt with a monkey. Because monkeys have claws and they can rip a chicken open, they can rip a human open. And don't think monkeys won't, because after what I saw Travis do to that woman, that is not nice. Now, another pet that is banned in Ontario, but I don't know here, are pit bulls. Here's my opinion. Pit bulls shouldn't really be banned. The owners who own the pit bull should be banned. It's not the pit bull, it's the owners. And if you're going to blame a breed, blame the owners. Don't ban the breed because one isolated incident where a child's attacked or an incident in the news where a baby gets their face ripped off by a dog. Okay, that's terrible and it's heartbreaking for the family. But to ban a breed is wrong. It's the owners who were responsible for the dog, and the owners can be charged. But it was wrong of the dog to get loose and do that, but the dog was not in the wrong. It was the owners. So if you want to blame anyone, blame the owners. Don't ban the breed because of the owners. The owners, you know, can't take care of a dog, they should give it away or give it to someone who could. Now, I believe animals can be rehabilitated. There's no such thing as not. I believe a dog can be rehabilitated to learn proper, but I think pit bulls can be rehabilitated. It's not the pit bull, it's the owner. If you're going to go around banning a breed, why don't you ban irresponsible owners? Because they're the ones who should be banned, not the breed. The breed only does what it's taught. Sorry, it's like banning a child for vandalizing a mailbox. Ban the parents. It's the parents' fault. You can't control a pet or a child. You shouldn't have one. And if you can't control a child, then you'll have a dangerous child, and that's not what you want. Now, for a dog to become dangerous, it would mean that the dog had no social skills. It doesn't have to socialize, but it had no skills to learn proper manners. It was not taught properly, it was not raised properly, and it's probably a puppy mill dog. Don't ever buy a dog from a puppy mill. Never mind what people say, they're dangerous. They're exotic, neurotic, and they have behavioral. And a lot of them don't behave. A lot of dogs die every year because of dog-related incidents. Every year, a dog is in the shelter on death row because of a dog-related incident. And 40.5% of the population are bitten every year by a dog, and most of that is a small child under the age of 10. That is the worst case of dog bite. Small child under the age of 10 is the victim of dog attack related incidents every year. And every year, 21% of these people die. And the dog dies. Why? Why kill a dog? The humans are responsible, you know. It's the humans who raised them. It's like children. It's humans who raise children. The people who raise the children are responsible. Your child goes and kills someone, well, you're responsible for that because you raised the child to be a killer. Because this is it. You think children are sweet and innocent. Some children aren't. And children have potential to attack and become dangerous and hurt someone. I'm not saying they won't, but without the proper parenting and the proper person to raise them, they will become dangerous. Always keep an eye on your kid, no matter where they go. Keep an eye on their viewing history, what they watch. You know, kids are unpredictable, just like dogs. If kids have to go in public, make them behave. A child has to behave in public. There is no excuse. It's no different than an adult. A child is forced to behave in public because no one wants to hear a screaming child. I don't. So this is it. People think, oh, well, it's cute. The child's having a temper tantrum. It's not cute. It becomes worse when they're too big to be carried and too old to be put in a baby pram. You're going to make it worse. If you keep smothering a child, they're going to learn, oh, well, I'm a spoiled brat. Well, you know, you don't want your child to be one, then they have to behave. And I'm sorry, but a monkey is not a pet. Raccoons are not a pet. This is why. Raccoons are a wild animal, and they're raised in the wild. And they were never meant to be a pet. And they're not cute and cuddly. They attack, and they hurt, and they will attack. So don't ever keep a raccoon. No, you can't have a raccoon as a pet. It is not a pet. It's a wild animal. Why do you even want one? They will attack, and they do carry rabies. So if you don't want rabies, avoid having a raccoon. Raccoons do carry rabies. Bats carry rabies. Any wild animal does. And if it bites you, you have to get a tetanus shot.